20 years ago, this was the scene weekday afternoons on Channel 6 between 4:30 and 4:45, the adventures of Mr. Moon and his puppet friends. Mr. Moon's smiling head bobbed and weaved in the focus of attention for Oregon youngsters throughout the 50s. The M on his suit stood for not just Mr. and not just Moon, but also money. Mr. Moon didn't just entertain, he sold products, from bread to coonskin caps. But the program left the air in the late 50s. And today, Mr. Moon, Ed Leahy, isn't in broadcasting. He sells clothes in a Raleigh Hills men's store, and few people he helps realize who he is, or at least who he was. But he remembers those times in the 50s.
Every minute was something new happening all the time, using miniatures, trying to get a moving sky effect or a rocket ship going through the sky. Some of the things we came up with were just absolutely absurd.
Did you get bored with doing a kid show?
No, you didn't have time to get bored. No way. No, you lived it, and you ate it 24 hours a day.
Leahy wasn't alone on the program. There was his wife at the time, Tony, as well as Art Morey, a radio engineer who was Rocket the dog, as well as Kitty Cat. The names evoke memories for those who saw the program and heard Leahy talk as Mr. Moon.
I do a half decent, I think, Irish dialect. And we used to talk like this for a bit of an Irish thing, so I tried to get my voice up a little higher to do the Moon show. And, well, and I'd clap me hands, you know, and let's have a fingernail inspection, this type of thing.
In 1 week, Leahy's program drew artwork from more than 3,000 youngsters in 28 counties of Oregon and Washington, and over the years, the fan mail was heavy. But what Leahy remembers best were special visits to children who were sick, especially one boy in Vancouver who died of leukemia.
One of the things he wanted, I guess apparently they told the little boy that he would be going to heaven or something, however they explained to him, I don't know. But one of the things he wanted was to see Mr. Moon. And fortunately, Art Morey, my partner on the show, we made it over to his home in time. And we took a couple of the puppets, and I put on the moon head. And I took the moon head off and talked to him as a person. And we had a good time. And those things you remember, I'll never forget.
The puppets and the mementos for Leahy now represent another life. For since then, he has overcome an alcohol problem he admits he once had. He also has remarried. And the days in the glow of camera lights are memories. But memories he shares with countless grown-ups who are now in their late 20s and early 30s.